If you've looked for houses in the greater Seattle area, you might have noticed there's a lot of split levels. Why is that? In this video, we'll take a look. So what's the deal with all these split levels? To answer that question, we'll have to take a look back at almost 100 years of history of the housing trends. Back in 1923, Frank Lloyd Wright designed Storer House, a split-level estate for a physician in the Hollywood Hills. At nearly 3,000 square feet, it was more than triple the size of the average home for its time. So while it may have been the first split level, it wasn't for the rest of us. Middle-class homes of that era were generally simple, single-story cottages, and the suburbs as we know them today largely didn't exist yet. The 50s brought the rise of the suburbs. Following the end of the Second World War, families grew, and with them, house sizes. The cottage grew by splitting the private space into 2 floors, with the public space sandwiched into a level in between. We now think of this as a tri-level. They were popular and a very common design for boomers to grow up in. As that generation grew up, colonials rose in prominence. They were large and impressive, but inflation and the rise of interest rates of the 70s made them more and more difficult to afford. This is where the split entry, or split level, came into its own. It offered some of the size benefits of the colonial while maximizing the square footage with multiple living spaces, bedrooms, and bathrooms, all while being cheaper to construct, with plans that could easily be modified to fit a variety of lot sizes, shapes, and topography. For the Seattle area, the boom of the split level corresponded perfectly with a boom in population. From 1960 to 1985, the population of the Seattle area doubled from 1 million to 2 million. Split-level design and construction tapered off in the mid-80s and is almost non-existent in new construction today. But the intersection of split-level design and the Seattle area population boom is still prevalent. So that's why you see split levels everywhere you go. If you want to get into a split level or get out of one, send me an email. I'd love to help you with this or any of your other housing needs. Don't forget, subscribe to my channel. You'll get the latest market updates, housing info, and latest tips. Stay safe and thanks for watching.